I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness.
CBS The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers revealed that Sheila and Deacon will have their first big argument after she's been at his house for a while. Deacon, when threatened by Sheila, will make it public that they sleep together, so he accepts to let Sheila stay at his house. However, Sheila didn't rest in peace, but many times caused problems that made Deacon extremely headache. If Sheila was arrested while at Deacon's house, he also had a high chance of being arrested again, so he was extremely worried and didn't want her to be discovered at this time. Sheila's been nearly spotted many times in the past, when she often appears near Finn and Steffi. Even though she's disguised, she's very easy to detect. Deacon was able to save her in time to those near exposures, but this time Sheila automatically broke into Steffi's house to visit Hayes. Even though no one saw it, it was very dangerous. Deacon couldn't stand the situation anymore, so he desperately wanted Sheila to leave his house, and he didn't want anything to do with her to put himself in jail again. But would Sheila give up Deacon so easily? Now that she has no one to rely on but Deacon, she certainly won't let him go so easily. What will Deacon do, and what will happen? Meanwhile, Bill and Lee's relationship is getting closer after a long time of contacting each other. Bill has clearly expressed his feelings for Lee, and wishes she could accept this sentiment. Currently, Lee has not answered with her answer is because she's normally still Jack's legal wife. Currently, their divorce petition is still in court and has not been resolved. Lee has been in this divorce process for a long time, but because of many things that have happened in the past, it has not been resolved yet. But really, Lee still has feelings for Bill. She can see his sincerity. Jack begged for his forgiveness and wants to return for the way he was before. But so far, Lee has not accepted. Jack knew about Bill and Lee, so he knew that his hope of being forgiven by Lee was almost impossible. Therefore, Jack could only run to beg Lee to leave Lee, because that way he would be more likely to be forgiven by her. Jack knows his mistake and he loves her so much, and he can't leave her like that. But will Bill leave Lee when he sees Jack throwing all his dignity to beg? Will Bill and Lee get a good result? Besides, things were still pretty tense between Thomas and Hope over Douglas. Hope confided this to Katie for advice, and Hope really didn't want to leave Douglas after living with the boy for so long, and she believed she could take care of him better than Thomas. And Thomas reminded and remained his decision no matter how Hope came to beg. He was Douglas's father, so he could decide everything, but Katie advised Hope that she should fight for custody of Thomas. Katie also won custody of Bill, and she eventually won and raised Will. But this time, Hope's situation is different from Katie's. She's not the boy's biological mother, so things don't seem right. And Katie helped Hope come up with an excuse that Thomas was still not good enough to take care and raise Douglas, so she could use this as an excuse to get custody of Douglas. Is this the reason enough for Hope to have custody of Douglas? Is Thomas determined to fight to the end to bring his son and take care of him? Who will Douglas end up with, and how will things turn out?
Always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show